Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Albums and Memories, where I look at two albums I have per week and just talk about the memories they gave me. And so today I'm going to be talking about Mother's Milk by the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Usher's Confessions. One of them is mine, the other is not. I'm just going to start with Mother's Milk first. Now, this came out in 1989, way before I was born, and since I had most of the Red Hot Chili Peppers albums, this was around my second year of college, so I had Stadium Arcadium, By the Way, Californication, and Blood Sugar Sex Magic. I had at least four at that point in my life, so I'm like, okay, I'll just get this, considering I have most of their albums, and Stadium Arcadium was their last release with I'm With You coming later on. So the memories this pretty much gave me was me just playing Mercenaries on my PS2. I just got the game Mercenaries, which came out in 2004, and I like got around 2004, I think 2004 2005, and I read about it in a video game magazine, and I didn't get. I wanted to get it because of the rave reviews it got, and I didn't get it until my second year of college, which was around 2010. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna get that game. And around this time, I just got this CD because again, I didn't have. I was a Red Hot. I still am a Red Hot Chili Pepper aficionado or collector or completist, and I just wanted to get this album because it was the only one available and I couldn't find anything else. So the memories this gave me was just me playing this while I was playing Mercenaries. Not exactly not exactly the best thing to do because the Mercenaries game actually has great orchestral music and it's really intense and it fits. While this is pretty much kind of shallow and womanizing and very, very of its time. Late late 80s. It's almost, yeah, pretty much late 80s. You can tell that it's made from the 80s. Although there are some really good tracks here, like Higher Ground especially. And I remember the first time I heard Good Time Boys, I liked it, and then when it went through the Fishbone, when it went through three different songs and then it went back into the song, I was like, did the CD skip or something? Did it skip for some reason? I'm like, and then it went back to normal. I'm like, okay, that was weird. And then when I eventually kept listening to it, I'm like, oh my god, this is the best part. And yeah, this just reminds me of my second year of college because uh, this was pretty much when I got it, and it listening to this while I was playing, listening to something that's filled with bright, colorful joy, and very much a pretty much shallow thing. Um, Pretty much immature for the most part, as you can tell from the cover art and the back of the album, as you can see here, where they're just standing there like that. Um, Pretty much like that, except and then I play it while I'm playing an intense but fun like game set in war, and it's not kind of filled with bloodshed. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this was pretty much me. Oh, and there was another time, like around last year, I listened to this while I was playing Overwatch, and I'm like, no, this is actually a lot more fitting because that is fun, and this is fun, except this is more shallow, and you know, this is a lot more shallow, and that was more fun. This was not even shallow fun. They're just more fun to play, and I'm like, holy crap, I should just play the Red Hot Chili Peppers, mostly their first four albums. Well, this album and Freaky Styley, but am I there? Hold on, am I at Freaky Styley? No, I don't think I'm at Freaky Styley just yet, but I'll get there soon. But this album um, might be my third least favorite of them, mostly because it's better than their first album and the third album, but I like the second album a little bit more because it's much more funkier and I know that this might be a better album. This is a better album. It's just that I like how Freaky Styley sounded, but I'll get to that later. Just right now, this just reminded me of my second year of college and just playing video games. Well, playing Mercenary specifically, and then last year I played Overwatch, or was it a couple of years ago, and I played this and I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty good. I'm like, okay, this is fun. So yeah, I like this is the album that gave me memory, and the next album I want to talk about that gave me on this episode is Usher's Confessions, which is not mine, it's my dad's. Now he bought this when Yeah was a big thing. Like it was like everywhere. You couldn't go anywhere without hearing that song. That Confessions, Burn, and Caught Up, which honestly Caught Up in my opinion didn't get enough airplay or radio time. And I'm like, this is my favorite song because it's a hit, but not many people know about it that much because Yeah was such a big thing. And I remember like caught him, my dad, and my sisters constantly playing this in his car every time we went out, and I just got really tired of this to the point where somehow this ended up in my room, in my CD collection, and I haven't actually played this at all. It's like right here, I haven't played this in like at least with everything else I played with at least like the past 2 or 3 years, with the exception of like ACDC and the RE Experience, which I haven't played enough. But this I haven't played for like I haven't spun since 2008, and it's not even because it's a bad album. In fact, I hear no, it's a really good album. It's just that it's just not my thing. It just was never my thing, and somehow it got into like my CD collection. But I just remember the songs just being played on the radio constantly, specifically, yeah, every 45 minutes, and everybody got really hyped up for it. Everybody knew that it would be the best song of 2004, and yeah, I still have it, and yeah, it's still in good condition, and I'm gonna say it's in good condition for now, because the next album, the Memories episode, has a CD I had for years, and yeah, it's in pretty bad shape. But this album not something I come back to at all. And I don't think many people actually do come back to this album and listen to it in its entirety because it's like, oh, I like the first 7 songs. Oh, there's seven songs. Oh, it's a 17th set. There's 10 more. Well, I'll just listen to it maybe a little bit, and then I'll just put it away. I'm like, oh, that was a fun album. I only like the first 7 songs, but I like it. It's like, no, if you want to like support an artist, listen to the whole thing, and then it's like, there's gonna be some hidden gems. That's why I buy CDs because yeah, the albums like the singles are good, and they get you into buying the album. But sometimes there are songs that you don't hear on the radio that are genuine gems. Like I talked about, like ACDC's Back in Black, where my favorite song is "Giving a Dog a Bone," and that's my favorite song. Like not much airplay, but it's actually one of my favorite songs on the track, and not many people know about it. Same with Mother's Milk. Like everybody knows things like Higher Ground and Knock Me Down and Taste the Pain and Fire by Jimi Hendrix. But one of my favorite songs is actually like Stone Cold Bush and Pretty Little Ditty and Good Time Boys. Boys kind of blew me away, and then it went through that like 3 song melody. Like the DJ just skipped a track and just flipped 3 different songs in like 3 seconds apiece. And that's what I like about CDs, just going at it and just seeing how good these albums actually are. And so, yeah, these albums are actually really decent. Although, again, don't listen to this much because it's not for me. But I listen to this a lot, and I want to listen to this a couple of times soon. Even if I don't really listen to the previously unreleased albums, I mean tracks, because this is a remastered edition that came out in 2003, and I usually just listen to the first 13 songs. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the bonus tracks. It's just that, I prefer just getting the original, like, or just, flat out putting it as a separate disc. Like this, yeah, I think it's okay, but I haven't heard it in a while. Maybe if I listen to this soon, I probably will like the songs that I don't hear, which, yeah, I should. I should have listened to this like a while ago, but nobody in my family's asking for this. In fact, I'm pretty sure they forgot about it. Or they probably are like, okay, maybe I should probably give this back to my dad just to see if it would hold up for him outside of the first 7 tracks. And so, yeah, this is another episode of Albums and Memories, and I will see you the next time. Thank you.